Chelsea have joined the race for the Brazilian goalkeeper. According to Globo Esport, via 90 Minutes, the Blues are one of several clubs interested in Atlético Paranaense goalkeeper Bento. The 24-year-old has impressed in Brazil's top flight this season and will soon make his 150th career appearance for his boyhood club. Bento recently made his senior international debut for Brazil in their 1-0 win over England at Wembley. Having established himself as Atlético Paranaense's first-choice goalkeeper in 2022, the Brazilian has attracted the interest of several clubs. The report claims that Italian clubs Inter Milan and Benfica are both interested in the goalkeeper, who has also attracted interest from Premier League clubs Wolves and Nottingham Forest. Atlético Paranaense are said to have rejected a £12.5 million bid for Bento from an unnamed club in the recent January window, but his value is likely to have continued to rise since then. A Chelsea player who the club will not sell at any price. According to a 90 Minutes report, Reece James will not be sold at any price this summer. The 24-year-old defender has proven his world-class ability time after time, but he cannot seem to shake off the injury problems that have plagued his career. 90 Min say that Spanish giants Real Madrid are well aware of James's qualities as they search for a new right-back, but a move for the Chelsea captain is unrealistic for several reasons at the moment. It was explained that James has never considered leaving Stamford Bridge, and he is still fully committed to his boyhood club. The report states that Chelsea will not provide an assessment of James. In fact, any offer in excess of £100 million would likely be rejected without hesitation. Arsenal and Chelsea are on alert as Brentford chief shares Tony's transfer conditions. Lee Dykes, Brentford's technical director, has revealed Ivan Toney will be allowed to leave the G-Tech Community Stadium on one condition. In an interview, the Brentford chairman confirmed that the club would be happy to keep Toney for many years to come, but admitted that Toney had aspirations to play at a higher level. Well, we have to be honest and open with ourselves, like we did last summer with David Raya, Dykes said. We recruited players, and we were honest with them, and they were honest with us that maybe it was time for them to get to a bigger and better level than us. Toney was in a similar situation to what David Raya was in. He has aspirations to play at a higher level, and that's great, but of course it has to be on Brentford's terms. And we have to do it as a recruiting department. What a story. You know, we signed him out of the third tier of English football, and he's now in the England squad, and hopefully he can make a few appearances over the next few months and help us as a nation to achieve success. VAR annulled Chelsea's goal after heavy pressure almost paid off. Chelsea increased the pressure, culminating in a series of corners taken by Mykhailo Mudryk, who swung the ball to the far post for Axel Disasi to head home. Unfortunately, his elbow had more control over the ball than his head, and VAR correctly ruled it out. Chelsea versus Burnley player ratings. Formation 4-2-3-1. Goalkeeper, Georgia Petrovic, 5.5. Had a good performance, but it didn't cover the glory of O'Shea's goal. Right back, Malo Gusto, 7.9. Got off to a poor start, and despite the odd attack from the fullback, Gusto didn't offer too much against Burnley's deep block. Centre-back, Axel Disasi, 6.9. Disasi should have been a regular player, but he never appeared calm in the heart of Chelsea's defence. Also a hindrance as he drove into Burnley's third goal with the ball. Centre-back, Benoit Badiashile, 6.9. Impressed with possession and produced some quiet scenes. However, he was caught out in position at times, missing Lyle Foster for a good chance early in the second half. Left back, Marc Cucurella, 7.3. Always seems to cause a bit of chaos on the left side, not for the right reasons. Poor one-on-one defender who had no impact on possession in the second half. Central midfielders, Moises Caicedo, 7.1. There were important interventions in the first half, but Caicedo was calm on Saturday afternoon. Attacking midfielders, Conor Gallagher, 6.8. Not the finest hour of football Gallagher produced, that's for sure. Slow in possession and often passed when Chelsea tried to create opportunities. Central midfielders, Enzo Fernandez, 7.5. lots of possession in the second half, but Fernandez's moments of brilliance were few and far between. Right winger, Cole Palmer, 9.3. Not his most efficient performance, but Palmer tried his best to get Chelsea over the line. Left winger, Mykhailo Mudryk, 8.3. His enthusiasm was undeniable, and he provided a real threat throughout, made a foul to get a penalty, and created some promising chances in the second half, still struggling for consistency in the final third. Striker, Nicholas Jackson, 7.3, ran the line well, again, and got a lot of work done. Fluminense president appears to confirm Thiago Silva's contract decision at Chelsea. Mario Bittencourt admits he is in regular contact with Chelsea centre-back Thiago Silva, who he expects to leave Stamford Bridge this summer. Bittencourt stated he believes Silva will not renew his contract with Chelsea, paving the way for a summer exit. "I'm good friends with Thiago. I talk to him about many things and not just about coming to Fluminense," Bittencourt told Globo Esport. "We don't have anything at the moment, but we really want him to come home. From what we hear, his contract with Chelsea will expire in the middle of the year and he will not renew it. I think in Brazil, he would like to play for Fluminense. Once he finishes at Chelsea, we will contact him again, and he will help us, and this is an important year." Chelsea are thought to be ready to activate Leny Yoro's £50 million release clause. Fabrizio Romano recently revealed that those at Stamford Bridge are following Lille defender Leny Yoro and predicts Chelsea will be busy at centre-back. Chelsea is monitoring the situation, but there have been no concrete talks, nothing else. Despite what may have been written elsewhere, I'm not sure there's much to report here at this time. However, I see Chelsea busy with centre-backs in the summer. There will be movement in that position, priority on outgoing players, and then Chelsea will consider new players, but it could be one more position to follow in the summer. As far as I know, there is nothing concrete yet in terms of negotiations, Romano said. As well as defenders, arrivals in attack are also possible, with Napoli striker Victor Osimhen heavily linked with a move to London. Chelsea are reportedly leading the race to sign the Nigeria international, who has a £113 million release clause in his current contract.